It's such a strange thing that your mom is a school teacher, but when you tell her you're dropping out of school to join Scream, I'm like, boy, what an unusual mother and how supportive. But your dad, on the other hand, I kind of get him. He's saying to you, son, you're going to be a loser in life. You need to finish high school and you need to start thinking realistically about the future.
We were very conflicted, you know. I mean, my father was a classically trained flautist. He was a musician with perfect pitch, and he had the ear and he had the musical mind. I'm sure that he had his own weird sense of synesthesia where he could see music, like stuff like that. I actually wrote an article about this for the Atlantic. And it basically says, like, how far does the apple fall from the tree? In my case, it rolled all the way down the fucking hill, you know? And But I talk about our similarities, and I'm who I am because of this person. And so, yeah, we had a really strained relationship until I was maybe in my 20s, and then we became friends, you know? And then we get, like, as I became a man, we sort of saw each other on this new level, and it was great. You know, one of the reasons why my mother was okay with me dropping out of high school is because she was a high school English teacher. And so she knew that no two children learn the same. And sometimes it's not the kid that fails the school, it's the school that fails the kid. And she didn't think I was a complete idiot. You know, she just knew that I wasn't going to make it under the fluorescent lights of this public school thing. So when I said, I got to go play music, she said, you better be good. That's it. And my father, on the other hand, was like, good luck. I mean, I think he was saving money for me to go to college. And then the next time I saw him, he had this like forest green Plymouth Volare. Like he got like a brand new car. And I was just
your dad said, good luck and stay off the drugs. And that was it. And you didn't talk to him he was basically saying, you're no longer my son.
I'll tell you, once I did become successful, that was the beginning of this new relationship. Because first of all, when Nirvana became popular, one of the first things he said is, you know, this isn't going to last, right? Like you got maybe a good year, maybe 2 years in this game, and then that's it. And I agreed with him. I was like, yeah, of course. He's like, so every check you make, you got to treat it like it's the last one you're ever going to make.
Did you ever jam with your father? In other words, did you ever take out a guitar and play, and he played the flute? Don't you think that would have been beautiful?
The reason why he stopped playing music was because he couldn't support himself or a family playing the fucking flute. And he thought, why play an instrument unless you can play it 4 hours a day?
Right.
He used to say to me, he would say, don't call yourself a musician just because you play an instrument. Like to him, it was this life devotion. If you're going to play the flute, you're going to fucking play the flute all day long. You're not just going to whip it out like once a weekend or something like that. So he just stopped. He put it away. And I only heard him do it once. And then, you know, there were times where like I would send him a Foo Fighters record and he would sit in his Ames chair with like a scotch and a pipe and a conductor's baton and like sit there and conduct along with the music. It was a trip, man.